None of them have been defenders. We have way too many attackers, a few too many healers, and nowhere near enough defenders. It's out of control. Let me tell you about what I think we do next, because unlocking that trio of heroes didn't really seem to help us at all. So what I reckon we're gonna do now is we're gonna go down here to the Mactha Wildwoods L, which I guess means lower, and we're just gonna start fighting things. So let me get a best of the worst video pulled up here, and I'm gonna start my kill fest. Should be fun. Everything in here is like level 70, which is not great. It really does make me wish we'd come down here earlier and done this before using all of our bonus XP, because now, I don't know, we're gonna see how much XP we get from this. We don't currently have our plus 20% or whatever it is. 203 XP. Okay. That's not gonna do it. Here we go. Now this is more like it. This might get the job done. Wait. Wait! Oh, we only have one healer! And they're dead! Okay, maybe we can do this in a chain attack. Maybe it's still doable. Yay! We did it! Not only that, we're gonna get bonus XP for killing this thing now, although that actually is not helpful, because I wanted to see what we would get for killing it just normally, and see whether or not just fast traveling to a point nearby would cause it to respawn, and then we could come back and just kill it again and again and again. But, I mean, as long as we finish it in a chain attack every time, maybe even a better chain attack, this could be the way we get to level 80. We'll see how much we get after this. I'm hoping at least 1,000 XP. We'll see. You gotta be paying close attention. Okay, was that 23,000 XP? Am I imagining things? That couldn't have been that much XP. I mean, we are close to... Yeah, okay, maybe. Let's get a hero here. Maybe one that heals? We'll get you. You look fun. We'll also go back to Colony Lambda real quick, and we will get ourselves our XP boosting food. We are now back, and we are more prepared to fight more monsters. Say, didn't that weird little Nupon that lived around here try to lead us somewhere that we didn't go down because the monsters were too big and tough and scary, and we opted to not to? I feel like we should probably head that way and see what there is waiting for us. Also, there's a lot of things out in the terrifying blue, or purple I should say, definitely not blue, goo. I mean, there are monster fights out there, and that stuff hurts us. So are we supposed to be at such a level that we can just tank that? Or are we meant to potentially get some sort of gear that lets us stand out there without taking damage? I don't know. Looks like the dragon did not respawn yet, so that technique from X is not going to work. We just fast travel and everything comes back. I'm trying to recall now where that little Nupon lived, because if we could figure that out, I mean, I'm gonna go do this first, because these guys are the right level to give us some solid XP. But then we gotta go figure out where the Nupon was, because from there, we should be able to find that weird little passageway. It looked like there was something down there it wanted to show us. Well, that didn't give us the XP gains we were hoping for, because I'd sort of hoped that would get us all to 78, and that barely put a dent on things. That's a bad sign. Once again, though, there's just things out here in the purple goo that the game expects me to be able to go and just grab. Yeah, but if we swim out here for too long, and it's not even going to take that long. I mean, look, Uni's going to die out there. Oh, you lucky duck. You got back with 1 HP to spare, you crazy lass. So yeah, there's got to be something to that. Some secret we've yet uncovered that will allow us to swim in the purple goo. Maybe it's got to do with that little Nupon. Maybe if we go back and visit that little Nupon again, it will tell us the secrets of its ancestry, and we'll be able to take that knowledge and use it to traverse the purple goo. There was a big, special, unique monster over here, like one of those challenge monsters. I think you can just infinitely, repeatably fight those by just going back and activating the quest again. that might be... Oh, this is the little passageway. Perfect. That might be a way to... If we find one that we can defeat relatively easily, more so, not even really with ease, just quickly, and we can just do that fight in repetition, that might be a way to level up pretty quick. I see that frog over there is probably going to want to fight us, but I'm not really interested in fighting it. If I'm being perfectly blunt with you, because it's only 73, and I don't think that's going to be worth our time. I feel like it's going to take longer to defeat that than is worth the investment. Now, a 90 might be a bit much. A 90 I don't think we can defeat. A 90 we might be able to run past, though, and see what type of interesting things they're hiding down here. Again, the Nupon had some sort of a riddle or rhyme or something to explain why we might be interested in this down here. I don't know, it just looks like a Cavern of Oblivion, which maybe we're not ready for this yet. There is another cavern that I just recalled, full of monsters, back in the Atia region, that might be worth going back and exploring. This, though, this is late game stuff. We're not hanging around here. We're not. They just one-shot us. Yeah, no, this is not where we need to be right now. This is not where we need to be anytime soon. This is a bad, scary, dangerous place, full of purple goo and overpowered monsters and long black screens with nothing on them. Like the game died. Hello? Genuinely, what's happening? What? Controller down, leaning back in my chair. That is the longest respawn we have ever had. There's still more to explore here, though, so I think we will go poke around a little bit more and see if there's anything else of interest around here. Oh, also the big dragon's back, but he's no longer a special. He's just a level 72 dragon. And much like this level... Oh, no, he's special. He is special, and he's level 75. Did it not say 72 from back there? I am confused. What was I thinking? Did I see the owl's level and just get confused? I don't have explanations for this. I cannot rationalize or reason how that state of mind occurred. What I do know is that when we defeat this thing, it's going to drop 200 XP. 400! That's not too bad. Let's fight this thing again, though. And let's see if we do better now that we have an extra healer. When did I decide that I was going to be Mio at all times? I don't remember making that decision. It just sort of happened. Okay, now, this is where the fun begins. I don't know if we want to use this one right now, because does it benefit us to charge the gauge when the gauge has not been depleted? I think not. I do this thing where every time I pick a character and an action, immediately afterward I realized, oh, there was a better one I could have done. And then I'm just disappointed in myself. I gotta stop doing that. Wait. No! You're supposed to give me a... Whatever. We all leveled up. That's what matters at the end of the day. They're supposed to give me one more round. It normally does. Maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe I had to get an extra Bravo or something along those lines. Okay, the blue light filtering glasses have gone on, because I'm starting to feel a slight eye strain. This is the direction we dared not venture before. I can't fight that guy. He's in the middle of the purple goo. We can't get out there. Also, apparently I've been in this direction once already. I thought I hadn't explored this far, although maybe I'm thinking of those lights up there, because I remember seeing those and wondering what that could all be about, but then immediately cowering out for one reason or another. But no, it definitely looks like I have been this way, actually, because the map's filled in. So clearly I did. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, that's the Nupon's hut. So we've been down here before. I didn't realize we'd come this far down here. Well, that's the Nupon hut. We know where that is. We got some monks here we could probably fight for some decent XP gains. Probably end up fighting one of them against our will. Probably that one right there. We just want to slip past him and see what's at the end of this route. But you know what? We're down here for XP anyway, so we'll fight him. We're not even going to complain. That's 500. Not bad. What doth lie at the end of this here journey? A big blue monkey. I'll fight you. You have a passage behind you. I'm gonna slip past you without actually fighting you. Does this passage just lead to treasure? Because that'll be a bit of a... Oh, there's an elevator. Okay, this is weird. Where could this possibly go? We'll worry about that in a minute. We're not done exploring the down here. First, we're gonna fight Big Monkey. I started this chain attack knowing we would get one hit in, and my intention was just to get that little bit of bonus XP. Let's see where that gets us. So that should be 250 with 200. I think it all stacks from the base. 2,800. Wowzers. Look like all we've got over here is a container. I feel like a lot of these environments, there are some big ones. The Atia region's pretty big. The second region you go to, which I'm constantly forgetting the name of. The Fornis region. Fornis region's got to be the biggest one, right? I mean, maybe tied with... Okay, the Cadencia region's probably bigger. But in terms of landmass, Fornis was huge, and it took us forever to explore. The Pentalis region, which I just view as Mac the Wildwoods, really, with other places as well. It feels small. It feels claustrophobic. It feels very hallway-esque. I'm not impressed. Do better, Monolith! I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, and a lot of the environments really are very impressive. And I'm not being genuinely critical. It's not X, I'll tell you that. It's definitely not X. And I'm sure some people prefer it that way, but I think it's hard coming from X, I mean, even 2, really, where you were just on a series of titans. Man, all those titans. It felt like individual massive game worlds, didn't it? Okay, Colony Tau Watchtower. We're just back in Colony Tau. That's nuts. Didn't expect to just end up here. So, Mac the Wildwoods. Bit of a disappointment. You know what won't be? The Elger's Depths. We know there's some nasty things down here. And we're gonna go fight them at the Depths Camp. Level 80. See, I feel like that... For some reason, I still feel like that might be a bit of a challenge. Can we fight that one guy up there first? If we could fight them all one at a time, I might feel like we have a chance. Come on, gang. Back here. Let's see if it'll follow us back here. Come on, big fella. You can make it. Oh my gosh, it's actually going to. Oh my gosh. This is gonna work. Okay, attack it. Let's go. I keep dying. That's the second time I've died. I'm standing inside of a regeneration chamber. I don't even think they're focusing on me most of the time, and I keep dying. It's a real struggle. Boy, howdy. I think we're gonna have to end this in a chain attack, and if we don't... Honestly, I don't think we can take that big guy in there, the level 80, because this was already a bit of a close thing. So, cleaning my glasses. We're defeating it, but we've also kind of inadvertently cooked this a bit. If we can get 41 out of this gal... Oh, well, how about that? Still got a shot. Oh, okay. So you're not going to give me the option to do... This is not gonna... This is just gonna fall flat on our face. What a terrible ending. What a shameful ending. What a sad, shameful ending. I mean, it's a lot of XP, but, you know... Still. We do that again with that guy? That guy's gonna be a slightly higher level. And therefore, maybe a tick harder. But if we can do it... Come on through here, you. Come on through here. Come fight us. In the cave. The cave where your friend just died. Pay no attention to their corpse. The blood on the floor is unrelated. You're in no danger here. Everyone come stand in the double healing circle. This is the place to be right now. Now this is going better than last time. Even though this guy's a higher level. I'm not sure if I understand that. I also don't care. We've more or less done it at this point. I gotta say, already, we're doing way better with this chain attack. It's gonna be way more damage, way more XP bonus, way more awesome, too. Just throwing that out there, not that that matters. Now, if it doesn't give it to me this time, what did I do differently that time? I have no idea. Chain attacks are still an elusive mystery to me. We could very well be looking at 2 million. No! That's the new barrier for me. That's the new thing I'm trying to break is 2 mil. See, this guy, I'm still just like, not sure about him. You know what I mean? Level 80, he might wreck us. What else is in this cave? 76s, 2 of them, each special. Maybe that'll get us there. I just realized, are all of the foods that we can get, do they only ever boost things we get post-battle? Like gold, or XP, or class points? I guess sometimes collectibles. There's a collectible boost. None of them, like, boost things in combat. That was a thing in 2, wasn't it? You could get things that would, like, drastically affect you in combat. I don't know why, but that just clicked for me. It definitely, it's been changed. I mean, not that it really matters all that much, but still. Oh, we killed them both, like, back to back. We did not get to level 79. I think we probably had a chain attack charged up that we could never use. Give me here, you nasty. Hey! That is level 79. Let me make a proposition to all of you fine folks. What if instead of doing this for another 30 minutes, we did that in a matter of seconds, and we did it for everyone? Now, we could go higher than 80. All the way up to 81, in fact. So not that much higher. I'm just saying, this is the last time we're going to do this until we reach a point where we can go from any level to max level. Like, when we have enough bonus XP that we can max ourselves out, we'll just do that. Oh, honey, we need to get you caught up for sure. Yeah, there we go. Then we might end up doing that. But for now, I'm content with what we've done here. We're level 80. Let's go fight the bad guy again. Is this it right here? This is it, the amphitheater. So I'm trying to figure out how we're going to approach this. And I think that maybe what we'll do is we'll just have everyone go in as their own original character. And then for heroes, because we basically know how to break it with Miyabi, I feel like an extra healer might be handy. And then from there, I'm gonna have to make some alterations to gems and accessories. You gotta scroll down really far to find the truly interesting things. Wait, what? A memory locket? What is this? Allows reviving allies even when not in a healer role? Where did I get this and how long have I had it? What, 10% chance to keep recharge when using it? Yeah, do that. But then you! I'm going in as you. Where is that thing? What was it called? How can I sort? Name. I already forgot what it was called. Memory locket. Yes, that. And with that, we charge on boldly to face the final villain one more time. Hopefully one last time. Yeah, I know Z's back here, or Zed if you're so inclined. I'm ready to face him. For better or worse, there's no turning back, and I'm ready. I'm all ready. Let's go. Let's get it. We're gonna skip all the cutscenes.
Sealing away your powers is trivial to me.
We don't need Ouroboros to defeat you. We're over-leveled now, and have a better party structure. Probably still not the best, though, if I'm being honest with you. The reason I'm playing as Neo now, even though she is being a defender, is that means all I have to do is just draw aggro. I don't have to think tactically necessarily, unless it's to, like, oh, how can I draw more aggro? And that means I just worry about hitting really hard, for the most part. Also, chain attack is disabled, so maybe having Miyabi's not the best move, considering that's not really going to benefit us any. I mean, she's a healer. We decided to go in with 3 healers, and just kind of hope that we don't need 3 healers because our 2 defenders do a good enough job of drawing aggro that our healers are fine. Really, though, if he does any sort of big AoE, that's when I would expect to lose our healers. And the goal is to prevent losing all 3 in one go. And if that does happen, Mio can at least res. So that's something now that we didn't have before. Well, no, it's something we had before, probably, I just didn't know. I don't know where I got that, when I got that, how I got that. I don't know how long it's been in our inventory. It would have saved our bacon so many times. So many times. I feel like I want to have that on everyone, but really it only needs to be on the one character I'm controlling. Although, hello, I'm pushing the button, I'm wiggling the controller. How often do I need to be doing this? What I was going to say is, if my character goes down and there's no other healers, it would be useful to have it on another character, so that if I can switch to that character, I can res myself. Although, that would be reliant on if I only had two of them, keeping one on me and one on the character that won't die, but no way of knowing that, unless we just have it on everyone that isn't a healer. I don't know where you get them, though. I don't know how I got them. If I did, I would go get another one. This guy doesn't seem to be targeting anyone in particular, I'm just now realizing. Does he just attack us all in that case? In which case, this is going to be a lot more difficult, isn't it? It's almost like it's the final boss fight, and it's the culmination of everything we learned, and it's specifically designed to make, you know, cheesing it a bit of a challenge. Definitely feels that way right now. It kind of feels like we're just slapping... Oh! Did we make it this far? Yes, we did. I remember there being sand. Or no, fire! Was there sand? Did I say I think it's going to be sand and I was wrong? I have sand on my mind and I don't know why. I believe this is where we died, though. I don't think we made it through this. Yeah, I think that attack there might have killed all of our healers last time, and then that was it. We basically just waited to die at that point. Do I not want to stand here? Is this a bad idea? Maybe if I just, like, run behind him? I mean, all of the circles of attack up and everything are up there, which is the reason I was standing there. But maybe it's not a good idea for us all to be standing, you know, in that one spot. Probably a bad idea, in fact. In fact, maybe the worst idea imaginable. That's probably how all of our healers died in one go last time. Oh, I can't get out of the way. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying. Trust me, I'm pushing every button. There we go. Barely. Barely able to move right as he did that attack. I did at least have the wherewithal to try to get out of the way. And look, I'm gonna do it this time. I did it. I got behind him. If you guys don't... Oh, wow, that has up. I mean, that just hits in all directions. I'm not really sure if jumping out of the way... I think maybe not jumping to the side, maybe just actually getting as physically far away from him as we can might be the move there. No, wow, that just hits you no matter where you are. Alright, then in that case, we won't even worry about it. Maybe it hits you less intently if you're far away. I couldn't really tell. But what I can tell right now is that pretty much no matter where I'm standing, I'm in some sort of a circle of buffs. What we really need is a regeneration circle. That's what I was going to say. They know me. We know each other. We are all on the same wavelength right now. It's going fantastically. Shouldn't have said anything. We need to figure this out. We need to figure out our Ouroboros. We gotta get back into it. I'm trying to say it differently every time, just like all the characters in the game, how they all say it differently. Is it Ouroboros? Ouroboros? Is it Han or is it Han? Leah or Lair? Lair? Lair's not right, definitely. Although again, I don't know, it's regional. Maybe that's what they say on Coruscant. Not to be confused with Coruscant. That's what the natives call it. You had to be there. I was a long time ago. I'm quite old. So, yeah, I visited the galactic, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sort of distracted by combat and just saying words. I wonder if there's a special to this we don't know about. Is there a special technique we're supposed to be utilizing right now to deal epic amounts of damage to him more quickly? Because it kind of feels like we're just... This feels like you've got a professional fighter, maybe a wrestler, maybe a boxer, maybe in the martial arts, and you've taken him and you've put in him, if you will. You've put him in thick armor, maybe chainmail. Heck, maybe you've put him in Kevlar or a non-Kevlar branded type material, and then you've sent us against him with toothpicks and told us just poke him.
The struggle is all that you are permitted. Behold,
It's not even like nice wooden toothpicks, it's the plastic ones. The ones that like snap in two or get oddly bent and you can't really get. But I mean, not that the wooden ones are much better. After a couple seconds, they're very moist, aren't they? They absorb liquid, and your mouth is a good source of that. And next thing you know, it's like swelling and it's bending. And I mean, you guys ever just get like when you're leaving, just get a toothpick, and it's like that's the thing that you do for the next hour of your life. You kind of pick your teeth with it, and maybe. But mostly it just kind of hangs out the side of your mouth and you roll it from one side to the other. And then you're like, you know, if I gently press it with my lips, I can slowly start bending it. And then you're like, okay, well, how extreme can we go with this? And then you get to a point where you've like got it in a U shape and it's not splintered or anything. And you're like, yeah, this is good.
I've always known just how gutless you creatures are.
The day I've decided to have myself killed too. I didn't want to believe that we were the same.
I'll live for him, for Yoren. Live and keep my friends alive. This I swear.
Yeah!
I don't hate others' ways of living anymore. I'm staying true to who I am, and that's the way it's going to be.
Was this what he intended to have happen? Oh, we're just doing a chain attack. This is just happening. And we're doing 1,000% damage? Oh, heck yes. Okay, let's think about this. How do we want to approach this? So, equal to 100% of the hero's TP. That's not a lot. That's 15 to each of these characters. I think we might... Is someone out of this? Hold on. No, okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do one of these.
Utility.
And then we want to actually get... So we don't really need to worry about healing. We'll do this. And then this isn't gonna go far. I think the likelihood we were ever gonna get that up to... Oh, it was close though! We were 3 off! 3 TP off. If I'd done a different attack with Senna, or not Senna there, who did I do as the last attack? Was it Mio? Someone. I don't know. Whoever it was. If we'd done a slightly different attack, I reckon we probably would have gotten a Bravo out of that. I feel like that didn't do hardly any damage. But it wasn't a true chain attack either.
Very good. The first step in your so-called revolution. I shall observe carefully what you would term your strength.
I need you to live, Tyon. You must. Flee for the colony.
Is he intentionally playing things that are going to motivate us, or is he trying to demoralize us and does not understand what he's doing?
Who cares about the past? We aren't gonna give up.
I know what I have to do. I work to better myself, so I won't make the same mistake. We are more than capable.
Let's see if we can do better this time around. So first off, we will go ahead and do this, just to give everyone a little bit of a boost. And then we're going to do this. Okay, taking a bit of a risk there. We're going to do this. Just to get us right there on the edge. And then, you know what? Wait a minute. We can just deal more damage like this. There's no reason not to do this as far as I can tell. Just get that little bit of extra damage in. And then we're finally going to step in here. I think a high aggro is in order. Absolutely. That's going to give us a bravo, baby. The music is so subtle and so peaceful. We're not actually damaging him. That did less damage than last time. I guess we're just breaking his weird shield. But surely he's just going to fly above the room and
You would grow
reassemble
strong
it.
enough to withstand adversity.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just this again. Some of you were probably expecting, with my love of Star Wars, for me to comment about how this reminds me of Episode 9, where Palpatine and he had all the Sith and they were chanting, but
Beings, what
that's
will
a terrible
you show
movie.
Me next?
So no, I'm not going to reference it.
Entertain me.
It's been fun, Noah.
Mia.
Thank you.
We've come this far harboring everyone's hopes and dreams. And so, we would never stop now. Not when we've come so far.
We won't lose to you. We'll fight for all the people alive. Their desires must build the bridge to the future.
We'll finish it here. I'll handle it. All right.
We're trying different attacks this time. That did basically hardly any damage. That was almost useless. What do you do? Maybe slightly more? And then we'll type it, we'll cap it off here. But then again, we're not actually damaging him. That's the thing. If you look up there at that bar, I think we're just destroying his little shield. Because he doesn't look like he's taken any damage. And maybe I'm wrong, and he just has such an obscenely high level of health that even these massive attacks at 1200% damage are not enough to even put a dent on his health. But we've done all of our attacks now. You've got to be
I
done.
can hardly believe that your strength has grown thus. You would usurp me, grasp the future. I cannot assent. The curtain closes.
And back in we go. The difference is now, if we want to, we can do this, and then we can start doing this. And it looks like, yep, we're damaging him now. You can definitely see that health bar going down, which means the next time that we get the opportunity to do a chain attack, we're going to take it, and we're going to actually hurt him, and it's going to be great. He's definitely targeting me. Even though it doesn't say he's targeting me, anywhere I run, he inevitably faces, which means I'm doing my job as a defender just perfectly. And actually, if you wanted to, healers, you could do a slightly better job. Okay, let's go in. Let's see how much damage we can do. Whoa, wait a minute. No chain attack music. I mean, it didn't do it the last few times, but I thought those were like special, unique one-offs. This is weird. Oh, we can topple the guy. Oh, what fun. Oh, we got him dazed. My question right now is whether or not this is going to actually defeat him, or if at the end of this boss fight, he's going to come back higher level. I thought it said the final boss was 75. Maybe I misread it. But is he going to come back and have, like, purple tentacles and be a monster? Because that happens a lot in these sorts of games, and I'm not feeling it. Burst! Burst! Yes! Get rid of his weird aggro! And then we come in here with one of these. Oh man, I was kind of hoping we would be able to get to an amazing, but yeah, it is what it is. And then if we go with Noah, theoretically, what should happen... Okay, see, I don't want to risk using Noah right now because it's going to go well over 100, so we're going to do a weird back-to-back healing attack. But what should happen now is it'll give us the option to do Noah and Mio's Ouroboros attack. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. I'm not sure what weird arbitrary rules govern these things, but that's what happens. Yeah, and amazing! 940% damage. It's gonna be, oh my god. I mean, we're not gonna finish him. We simply do not have. I mean, we're gonna do a lot of damage with this, but it's not gonna finish him off, unfortunately. Do that. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. And then follow up with just basically the same thing. And then top it off with this. I wish we'd waited a little bit longer, because I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to build up another chain attack. And I think we're about to deal oh my gosh, wait a minute. Actually though? Yeah, boy! Holy Riku and Manana! I cannot believe we just did that. I can't believe it's the end though either.
It's all a sham!
Yeah, here we go. Phase 2. Floating in time and space with planets or whatever. No, he's not dead. It looked like he just died, but he didn't just die. Hey, wait! Gondor, where have you been? Your mom's here?
Is this Zed's true form? Or
yeah.
Origins?
Yeah, here we go.
If you restart Origin, time in perpetuity will flow once more. The opposing worlds will overlap. What lies beyond is oblivion. You ought to be aware of this. Yet even knowing it, you advance toward the future. Why?
Why?
Well, it makes for a good story.
For you. How can you be so sure? There should be a future where it doesn't happen.
No such thing exists. The present is all. The present is all we need. That is our unyielding wish.
Am I gonna have to fight a giant head? Okay. Alright. Yeah, sure. This might as well happen. Oh! Hey!
Hear me, my loyal subjects. Starting imminently, we shall commence a full attack on Origin. The battle is not a fabrication. It is a fight to seize control of our lives. I need you now. Entrust your lives to your rightful queen, Melia Antiqua.
Oh, is it like the steering wheel? Oh, it's a Monado! I see it now. It's got the shape and everything. See, it's got like the little loop and then the lights on the end. It's Monado inspired. Bruh. What? What? Has it been able to do this whole time? No one ever talked about this. No one even referenced this. Okay then. Sure. We love it. What's Nia gonna do? Don't tell me Nia's not gonna get involved in this. Is that the scene I saw in a YouTube short that I panic-clicked off of? Because I was almost positive that what I saw was steam coming out of that thing. But maybe I just, in a panic and in a rush to click off of it, didn't actually see what happens? I suppose that's possible.
Right now, inside Origin, there are people fighting against all odds to create a future for us all. Those brave ones, they want to teach us the true meaning of life. For the future they dare to forge, let us join the path that they showed us. Let us join the fight.
Will these two actually contribute to the fight, or is it just a really cool scene? Or is this like in Breath of the Wild, where they're all going to shoot lasers at the boss and get him down to half health? Spoiler alert. Although, was that really a spoiler? What have I actually said? I mean, without context, it means nothing.
Look at all those colonies, fighting as one. Now that is a sight. If we can just come out on top today. Commander, we'll do it. We'll build it for you. A new world for every one of us.
It has been a while, Nia. Queen of Agnes. I am in your debt, across the centuries.
Nonsense. Don't mention it. I simply did what needed doing, and entrusted the rest to the right people.
I see that you're still affecting that elocution. Oh my, it befits me not.
Do not hide your stripes.
All right. Then let's thrash those goons, Melia.
Yeah!
Together.
It's one of those things, playing through 1 and then playing through 2, you never think you'll see it. You never think you're gonna see the day that Melia and Nia have a chit-chat.
Weaving a future. That is, the indispensable force that drives worlds forward.
You never think you're gonna see a moment where they join forces together in two very large mechs, the two very large skells, and attack.
I know just how scary taking the first step can be. And yet, it was young folks like that set whole worlds in motion, overcoming their own fears. In the hope that the future will birth more such people.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm going to have anything to do with any of this. I mean, it looks like everyone's basically got it sorted already. At this point, just stabbing a giant head would feel silly.
I'm afraid I cannot allow you to proceed. This world must remain in the Endless now.
Now I get it. The true source of power from which Mobius stems. And why they so desperately seek the Endless now.
It's fear.
Yes, I think I see it too. What the Queen said.
It's darkness.
There is some Mobius within us as well.
Yeah, and it's our own selves. We're scared of ourselves and we lose track. We cut off our own way to the future.
The possibilities!
In that case, there's only one thing we can do.
To believe in the path we've walked this far and in the future that lies ahead.
We are actually fighting a giant head. That is what is happening, and it is level 75, to be fair. And we cannot get any closer than this. Seems like everyone else wants to hang back here, and I'm fine with that.